Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving into the exciting world of traditional karate weapons. You see, karate isn't just about fancy hand strikes and powerful kicks. It's also about mastering weapons that can be just as deadly, if not more so. Now you might be surprised to learn that many of these weapons were originally tools used by farmers in Okinawa. Everyday objects like grinding sticks and boat oars were transformed into effective weapons for self-defense. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future martial arts adventures. Alright, let's kick things off with the tonfa. These bad boys look like simple wooden batons, but don't let that fool you. They've got a secret weapon, a side handle that gives you extra leverage and control. Legend has it that the tonfa was originally used for grinding grain, but seriously folks, the tonfa is no joke. It can be used for striking, blocking and even locking techniques. You see this handle? You can use it to deflect an incoming attack and then bam, counter with a swift strike to your opponent's ribs. One time I was practicing with my uncle in his dojo, and let me tell you, that man could move those tonfas faster than a runaway rickshaw. He taught me that the key to mastering the tonfa is all about fluid movements and using your whole body to generate power. There are even special forms, or kata, specifically designed for the tonfa. These kata teach you how to use the weapon in a variety of situations, from defending against multiple attackers to disarming an opponent. So, the next time you see a pair of tonfas, remember they're not just for grinding grain anymore. Now, let's talk about a weapon that needs no introduction, the nunchaku. You've seen them in movies, you've probably even tried to spin a pair yourself, but there's more to these two sticks and a chain than meets the eye. The nunchaku, my friends, is a weapon of incredible speed and versatility. In the right hands, it can be used to block, strike, and even trap an opponent's limbs. It's like an extension of your own body, flowing and moving with you in perfect harmony. Now I know what you're thinking, isn't the nunchaku a bit dangerous? And you're not wrong, it takes a lot of skill and control to handle this weapon safely, but that's all part of the challenge, isn't it? Pushing yourself to master something that requires precision and discipline. I'll never forget the first time I held a pair of nunchaku. I was just a kid and I thought I was Bruce Lee reincarnated. I started swinging them around like a madman, and let's just say it didn't end well. I ended up whacking myself in the head. But that experience taught me a valuable lesson. Respect the weapon. The nunchaku is not a toy, it's a tool that demands respect and dedication, and once you learn to control it, well, let's just say you'll be a force to be reckoned with. So the next time you see someone twirling a pair of nunchaku, don't just dismiss it as a gimmick. Appreciate the skill and artistry involved. Get ready to expand your horizons because we're moving on to the bow staff. This 6-foot wooden staff is all about range and fluidity. It's like having an extra long arm, allowing you to strike from a distance and control the space around you. The bow staff is all about smooth flowing movements. It's like a dance, but with a whole lot more impact. You use your whole body to generate power, swinging the staff in wide arcs and precise thrusts. Now I know what you're thinking. A 6-foot staff, isn't that a bit cumbersome? But that's the beauty of the bow staff, my friends. It teaches you to use your environment to your advantage. You learn to maneuver the staff around obstacles, using its length to your advantage. I remember one time I was training with my uncle in a bamboo forest. We were practicing our bow staff techniques, and let me tell you, it was like something out of a kung fu movie. My uncle, he was a master of the bow staff. He taught me that the key to mastering the bow staff is all about finding your rhythm, your flow. There are countless bow staff kata out there, each one more challenging and impressive than the last. So the next time you see a bow staff, don't just see a stick, see a weapon of elegance and power. Chapter 4. The Sai, the Art of Defense and Disarming. Hold on tight because we're about to explore the fascinating world of the Sai. These 3-pronged metal weapons are like nothing you've ever seen before. They're designed for defense, disarming, and looking incredibly cool while doing it. The SAI is all about control. You see these prongs? They can be used to trap an opponent's weapon, deflecting their attack and leaving them vulnerable to your counter. It's like a game of chess, but instead of pieces, you're using sharp, pointy objects. Now I know what you're thinking. 3 prongs, isn't that a bit overkill? But trust me, each prong has its purpose. The middle prong is for thrusting and stabbing, while the side prongs are used for trapping and locking. It's like having 3 weapons in one. I'll never forget the first time I held a pair of sai. They were heavier than I expected, but there was a certain balance to them, a feeling of power. My uncle, he was a sai master. He could disarm an opponent faster than you could say, "What just happened?" He taught me that the key to mastering the sai is all about precision and timing. There are countless sai techniques out there, from simple blocks and strikes to complex disarming maneuvers, but the feeling of mastering such a unique and challenging weapon, that's something special. So the next time you see a pair of sai, don't just see a strange-looking weapon. See a symbol of Okinawan ingenuity. Chapter 5. The EQ from fishing tool to formidable weapon. Ahoy there, mateys! Get ready to set sail on a journey into the world of the EQ. This unassuming wooden oar might look like it belongs on a fishing boat, but in the right hands it can be a formidable weapon. The EKU is all about leveraging your strength and using your opponent's momentum against them. You see this long handle? It's perfect for sweeping, striking, and even throwing your opponent off balance. Now I know what you're thinking. A wooden oar, really, but don't underestimate the power of simplicity. The EKU is a weapon that anyone can learn to use, regardless of their size or strength. It's all about technique and timing. I remember one time, I was visiting a small fishing village in Okinawa. The villagers there, they use the EKU for everything, fishing, rowing, and yes, even self-defense. They showed me how to use the EQ's length and weight to my advantage, how to flow with its movements and let it guide my strikes. There are countless EQ techniques out there, from sweeping leg attacks to overhead strikes. So the next time you see a wooden oar, don't just see a tool for fishing, see a symbol of Okinawan resourcefulness. In Chapter 6, the Kama, the Sickle's deadly dance. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the world of the Kama. This curved blade, traditionally used for harvesting crops, has a dark side. In the hands of a skilled practitioner, it becomes a weapon of deadly grace. The Kama is all about precision cutting and close-quarters combat. That curved blade is not just for show. It can hook, slash, and even disarm an opponent with lightning-fast movements. It's like a dance, but instead of music, you're slicing and dicing your way to victory. Now, I know what you're thinking. A sickle, isn't that a bit dangerous? And you're not wrong. But that's all part of the challenge, isn't it? Mastering a weapon that demands respect and control. I'll never forget the first time I held a Kama. It was lighter than I expected, but that blade, it was razor sharp. I knew right then and there that this was not a weapon to be trifled with. My uncle, he was a Kama expert. He taught me that the key to mastering the Kama is all about fluidity and precision. There are countless Kama techniques out there, from simple blocks and strikes to complex disarming maneuvers. So the next time you see a Kama, don't just see a farming tool, see a symbol of Okinawan adaptability. Chapter 7, Mastering the Art of Weaponry, a Journey of Skill and Discipline. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground today. From the humble tonfa to the deadly Kama, we've explored the fascinating world of traditional karate weapons. But remember, these weapons are more than just tools for fighting. They're symbols of Okinawan history and culture, testaments to the human spirit's ability to adapt and overcome. They represent discipline, dedication, and the pursuit of mastery. Learning to use these weapons is about more than just self-defense. It's about challenging yourself, pushing your limits, and discovering the hidden potential within. It's about connecting with the past, honoring the traditions that have been passed down for generations. Each weapon has its own unique story to tell, its own lessons to teach. The tonfa teaches us about leverage and control, the nunchaku about speed and versatility, the bow staff about range and fluidity, the sai about defense and disarming, the EQ about adaptability and resourcefulness, and the Kama about precision and close quarters combat. So the next time you see a karate weapon, don't just see a tool for fighting, see a symbol of human potential. Well, that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of traditional karate weapons. Remember, these weapons are more than just tools for fighting. They're symbols of history, culture, and the indomitable human spirit. If you want to learn more about these amazing weapons and the art of karate, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more martial arts adventures. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss a new upload. Until next time, keep practicing, stay safe, and always remember, true strength comes from within.